Today we are diving into the super important topic, how to raise manifested children the right way. Manifestor kids are some of the most powerful, creative, and independent souls out there, but they also are the most misunderstood, feared, and rejected. That's why manifested children need the right kind of guidance to truly thrive. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Lakshmi, an energy healer medium, author of the children's book about meditations, The Myth of the Nymph, and the developer of Rise and Shine Meditations app. And I'm a manifestor. That's why the topic of raising correctly the manifestor child is especially dear and important to me. So without any further ado, let's start with the basics. What does it mean to have a manifestor child? In human design, manifestors are the ones who initiate. They are the natural born leaders and innovators. From a young age, they have this incredible drive to create and make things happen. But with that power comes the need for a certain kind of upbringing. Manifested children are fiercely independent and can be very determined when they set their minds to something. This can be both a blessing and a challenge for parents. It's crucial to understand that these little ones are wired to lead, not to follow, and they need the freedom to explore and express themselves. Now we can see the surge in the births of manifested children as we are getting closer and closer to 2027 in the rise of the sleeping phoenix era. This era is going to be completely different and even quite opposite to what we experienced for the past hundreds of years. The era of a sleeping phoenix will be deeply individual, every person for himself. All this community business, all these "we are one" slogans will become the echoes of the past. It's hard to imagine right now, but we slowly but surely are approaching these new times. And there is no one better equipped for the age of individuality as a manifestor does. That's why manifestors are being called back to duty once again since 1781. We had our break to be selfish and enjoy life, but this time is coming to an end. Check out this video about what was the manifestor's role in the current cycle of planning. Now, one of the key things you need to know about raising a manifested child is the importance of communication. Because of their close and repellent auras, manifestors often feel misunderstood because they think and operate differently than most people, and they are extremely self-reliant. This can lead to anger if they don't feel heard or understood. It's essential to create an environment where your manifested child feels safe to express their thoughts and ideas. Encourage open communication by actively listening to them, even when they are expressing something that seems out of the ordinary. Validate their feelings and let them know that their voice matters. Pure manifestor force is uncontrollable, so brace yourself for it. When I was a child, I ran away from kindergarten because I wanted to explore. And I was punished and shamed for that. I just couldn't understand what I did wrong. I just went exploring. When I was around age 7 or 8, we lived on the first floor and I jumped from the balcony at night because again, I wanted to explore surroundings by night. I told my sister later this in secret, and she told my mother, and of course I was punished again for just wanting to explore, for doing what I absolutely could and wanted. Then, as a teenager, mother decided not to let me go into the nightclub and closed all the doors. So again, I just went through the balcony. You see, manifested child will do what he or she wants, and the more you will forbid it, the more angry and rebellious they will get. Manifestors are capable, even as children, to function alone and to survive on their own. So putting a manifestor child into the cage won't help you. He or she will break free and just run away. The only thing you can do is to understand their wild nature, respect and accept them for it, and teach them how to be polite and to inform. Like that child will stop meeting resistance and will learn the strategy to be understood and accepted by his or her generator and projector friends. While freedom is important, Boundaries are equally essential for manifested children. These kids need to understand that while they have the power to initiate, they must also respect the world around them. Setting clear, respectful boundaries helps them to learn that their actions have consequences. You cannot say no to a manifested child because he truly doesn't need anyone to do what he wants. But once a manifested child learns to inform you, and let's say you don't like where he or she is going or what he or she is intending to do, instead of saying no, simply explain why it's a bad idea and why it will have bad consequences for them. Manifestor kids are smart and perceptive. They will appreciate being given reasons rather than just being told no. Consistency is the key here. If they know the boundaries are firm, they will be more likely to respect them. Once manifested child feels accepted and understood, he will listen to your advice and won't do it. If your child shows interest in a particular hobby or activity, give them the tools and space to pursue it. Whether it's art, science, sports, or something else entirely, encourage their curiosity and independence. Trust that they know what's best for themselves even at a young age. Understanding, acceptance, and trust will reduce the manifestor's child not self-esteem of anger. Reduce it, but not eradicate it. We are manifestors, anger comes with it. When I was a child, I was hitting my sister with flip-flops and even beat her back till blood. Mother was screaming that she will put me in the cage with dogs. My grandmother also told me multiple times that I need to be more kind and not so angry. That's why growing up I thought that there is something wrong with me and that some evil lives inside of me. I was even scared to go to church because I thought people will see evil in me. There was no one in my childhood who could say that it's okay for me to be angry and that there is absolutely nothing wrong with me. Everyone was just putting their projections on me. Same with Hitler, Putin, and Zelensky for that matter. No one told them in the childhood that they are just manifestors and it's okay to be angry. And look what we have now. How easily all those words could be omitted and avoided. The biggest shift in my life as a manifestor came when I discovered human design and understood and accepted my anger. But I was 28 years old when that happened. So 28 years of self-torment and self-punishment. If you truly love your manifested child, accept their anger and teach them to accept it too. The very act of unconditional acceptance reduces the charge almost to zero. Some active sports as karate or boxing will be also very beneficial. And of course, a must for a manifested child is meditation. Teach them meditation from a young age. Let them experience their true signature, which is peace. You can watch this video about children and meditation here. Manifested children don't have a defined sacral, and they can sometimes burn out because they are always on the go, always creating, always thinking. It's important to teach them the value of rest and reflection. Help them understand that taking a break is not a sign of weakness, but a way to recharge and come back even stronger. Also, a set bedtime is absolutely essential for a manifested child. Manifestors should take a horizontal position and lay down way before they are exhausted. If a second child is a generator, for example, who needs to exhaust themselves completely, you will need to have two different bedtimes for your children. Because there is a great probability that your manifested child will want to stay up till late, repeating after your generator child, which will be absolutely unhealthy for him. More to that, manifested child must have their own bed and sleep at least 3 feet distance from your generated child. Manifestor's sacral should cleanse itself out at night from the energy remnants which he picked up during the day. Manifestors are the visionaries and doers of the world. They are here to make things happen, and they need parents who believe in them. So support their big dreams no matter how ambitious they might seem. Be their biggest cheerleader and help them navigate the path to achieving their goals. Remember, manifested children are not here to fit into the mold. They're here to break it. Manifestors are great, rebellious, fierce, and uncontrollable force. Don't break their wings in childhood. Don't put the leash on them out of fear and overwhelm. Don't create more villains who burn the world with their anger. Instead, nurture their creativity and watch them grow into confident, capable leaders. We need free-spirited, healed manifestors who know deep inner peace if we want to survive what's waiting ahead of us in the age of a sleeping phoenix. Raising a manifested child can be an incredible journey. It's about finding that balance between giving them the freedom to be themselves and guiding them with love and respect. I hope this video has given you some valuable insights into how to nurture your manifestor child's unique gifts. Do you have a manifestor child or know someone who does? Share your experience and tips in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. If you want a reading for your child, send me an email from the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, every child is a gift. Let's raise them with love, understanding, and acceptance.